Alright guys, I've just completed my withdrawal and now my balance is officially zero.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'll show you how I started trading with just $280 and managed to grow it consistently using a very powerful method, the compounding strategy. And as always, this is real trading, not a demo. All results are 100% withdrawable, directly to my personal account. So stay tuned until the end. Before we begin, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any future videos on profitable trading strategies that actually work.
Alright guys, at this moment, I decided to take a buy position. The reason is quite clear. There was a crossover on the moving average indicator, and right after that, I noticed several bullish candles closing above the green line, which I use as a trend confirmation level. This is a very strong signal in my strategy, and I entered the position with full confidence. Let's see together if this strategy works well again. And yes, the trade went straight into profit. This compounding strategy is incredibly powerful when you know how to read the market correctly. Alright, I'm opening the market again now. Right now, I'm seeing a strong downtrend forming in the market. This is visible from the consistent pattern of lower lows and lower highs on the chart. All the moving average lines are pointing downward, indicating clear bearish pressure. I also noticed a MACD crossover, where the MACD line crosses below the signal line. This is typically an early sign of increased bearish momentum. Based on this confirmation from the trend and technical indicators, I decided to enter a sell position. Let's wait for a moment and see if my analysis leads to another successful trade. And just as expected, another profit, guys. This strategy really works well when you apply it with proper discipline and technical analysis. Now, let's open the market again and look for the next opportunity. Okay, I just entered a sell position in this market. Why did I decide to sell? Because the price is currently at a strong resistance area, which has previously acted as a reversal point multiple times. On top of that, the MACD indicator is starting to decline and has crossed below the signal line, indicating that bearish momentum is building up. The combination of a valid resistance level and a MACD bearish crossover gave me strong confirmation to go short. Now, let's wait for a while and see if this trade turns out to be profitable. And yes, another profit, guys. A simple yet precise analysis like this can be very effective when applied with discipline. Let's open the market again and look for the next opportunity. Okay, I just entered a buy position in this market. The reason is simple but very important. The market is currently in a strong uptrend, clearly forming higher highs and higher lows. We can also see that bullish candles are dominating the price action. There's no sign of weakness yet, so I decided to follow the trend, in this case, the bullish momentum. In trading, we always say, the trend is your friend. And this is a perfect example of how to ride the market's momentum for higher probability trades. Now let's wait and see the result. And the result is another profit, guys! A simple strategy like this can be extremely effective when we understand the market context. Let's move on and open the next chart. Okay, I've just entered a sell position in this market. My reason is quite clear. There is currently a crossover signal on the MACD indicator. which is one of the strongest signs that the market momentum is shifting downward. If we look closely, the MACD line has just crossed below the signal line, a classic sign that a bearish trend may be starting or continuing. With that confirmation, I decided to go with a sell entry to ride the potential downside momentum. Now, let's wait and see the result. And the result is another profit, guys. Indicator-based strategies like this can be highly effective when applied with discipline and proper timing. Let's keep going. Open the next market and look for more opportunities. Okay, I've just entered a buy position on this market. The reason is simple but powerful. The latest red candle has touched the key support area, which is marked by the red line. Usually, when the price touches a strong support like this, there's a high probability that it will rebound upward. And if we look closely, the selling pressure is starting to weaken, making this the perfect time for a buy entry. Now, let's see. Will the price really bounce back? And the result is, yes, another profit, guys. Price bounced perfectly off the support and our strategy worked beautifully. Okay, I just entered a sell position in this market. The reason is very clear. The market is currently in a downtrend, and more importantly, during this entire drop, not a single candle has closed above the green line, which I'm using as the main trend line. This confirms that the selling pressure is still dominant and price remains consistently below that dynamic resistance. As long as this condition holds, I'll simply follow the trend, which means sell. Now, let's see if this setup works out. Yes, another profit. The market kept going down with the trend, and once again, our strategy proved solid. Okay, I just entered a buy position. Here's why. I noticed a potential crossover forming on the MACD indicator, which is often an early signal that the bearish momentum is weakening. Also, the previous downtrend seems to have stopped, and the market is now moving sideways. This could indicate that sellers are losing strength and buyers are starting to step in. So, I took a buy entry around this area because I believe there's a good chance the price will begin to push upward from here. Let's see if this strategy works out. Yes, it's a profit. The price moved up just as we anticipated, and now the MACD has confirmed the upward crossover. Alright, I'm opening the market again and just took a sell entry. Why did I sell? As I mentioned before, the red line acts as a key support and resistance level. At this moment, it has turned into resistance. Price just touched the red line and immediately rejected downward. That's a solid confirmation that this area is acting as resistance, and the sell opportunity here is strong. Let's see if this trade turns into a profit. Another profit. The market dropped right after hitting that resistance level. Let's keep going and open the next market. Alright guys, it looks like the market is starting to get choppy and the price action is getting less predictable. Instead of forcing trades and risking unnecessary losses, I've decided to stop trading for today. Since we already made consistent profits earlier, I'm going to withdraw all of the profit right now. Remember, in trading, it's not about how often you enter, but how smart you are in securing your profits. Don't be greedy. Take profit, step out of the market, and come back when the market conditions are better. Alright, I've decided to withdraw my entire balance. After taking a few trades and locking in some good profits, I believe now is the right time to secure my funds. Alright guys, I've just completed my withdrawal and now my balance is officially zero. I won't force any more trades today since the market is starting to get a bit messy, I'll only deposit and start trading again when the market conditions are ideal and fit well with my compounding strategy. If you want to learn how to trade using a daily compounding method with proper risk management, you can join my VIP group. Inside, I share daily setups, entry strategies, money management techniques, and tips to stay consistently profitable. Thanks for watching until the end. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next trading video.